This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for July 14, 2023, return fire may have saved the Joshi. The probe into the daring birthday gun attack on dancehall artist Joshi revealed that return gunfire by a licensed firearm holder may have saved the life of the singer. Initial reports following the July 7 attack were that Joshi, whose given name is Muliki Clark, and his entourage came under attack by men traveling on motorcycles, resulting in 6 members of his convoy nursing gunshot wounds. The group were reportedly leaving Joshi's birthday party, which was advertised for Club Mecca at Marketplace. When the gunfire started, Joshi reportedly ran from the scene along Content Spring Road unarmed. It has emerged and been confirmed by the news, however, that a prominent businessman whose vehicle was fired upon returned fire and engaged the attackers in a shootout, staving off what could have been a deadly attack. The news understands that the police have since made contact with the businessman after much reluctance to cooperate with the investigation. Speaking with the news yesterday, Commander of the St. Andrews Central Police Division, Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesbeth, said that the police interviewed the businessman. That is not true. We certainly have interviewed that person who you may be referring to, SSP Nesbeth said regarding assertions that the businessman may not be cooperating with investigators. SSP Nesbeth did not state when the interview took place. However, the news sources point to questions that were raised within the constabulary as to why the businessman had not reported to the police up to early Monday. The divisional commander, who noted that he understood the high public interest in the matter, said that the police were working to put together any shortcomings and hoped to get the facts. The only concerns we have are with the victims themselves, that they ought to avail themselves for the relevant questions to be asked and the statements recorded, SSP Nesbeth said. The news understands that Joshi, whose given name is Muliki Clark, was interviewed on the weekend and released. SSP Nesbeth had publicly made a request for the entertainer to make himself available to the police following the shooting. This was the second time in recent weeks that the artist went in after being summoned by the police. On June 21, Joshi was questioned and released in relation to the incidents that took place in his Grand Serpent community. The police in the St. Andrew North Division wanted to speak with Joshi following the June 7 murder of 45-year-old Omar Rami Wright, which has caused tension in the community. Wright was killed by unknown assailants in Grand Serpent, St. Andrew. Joshi allegedly had a dispute with the deceased on the day he was killed. The murder reportedly stemmed from an alleged argument the now deceased had with the entertainer's mother. She has, however, publicly denied those allegations. Meanwhile, scene of crime detectives reportedly collected several spent casings after scouring for hours at the area in which the shooting occurred. Multiple accounts were given as to how the artist and his entourage managed to escape with non-life-threatening injuries. The public needs to know that it was a shootout. How come that is the narrative? Then how the truth going to reveal? Joshi them never just come under gun attack and escape. There was a shooter on his side. That's the only logic why he escaped and nobody in the vehicle died, said a source who requested anonymity. The firearm holder is duty-bound to give a statement to the police, and as is customary, provide the firearm for further ballistic testing. The source with the firearms training and expertise continued. The news understands that as late as Tuesday, several parties were contacted and are being told to leave the name of the prominent businessman out of the investigation. The police have since warned the promoters to consult with them before booking Joshi for any event. Joshi's attorney Peter Champagny Casey has taken issue with that response from the police and asked publicly if it had been someone from a different social background, if the response from the lawmen would have been the same. The police are continuing their investigations into the early morning attack. 900 rounds of ammo seized in shipment from Canada, says Jamaica Customs. Officers of the Jamaica Customs Agency reportedly found 900 rounds of ammunition in a shipment imported from Canada this week. The agency tweeted Thursday, that the contraband was seized at a Kingston warehouse. It did not name the facility. It said that the seizure took place while officers conducted routine border security operations. This discovery underpins the agency's mandate to protect the nation's borders from the importation of illegal firearms, ammunition, and contraband, Jamaica Customs added. It did not say whether anyone was arrested. Concern again raised about disposal of medical waste in St. Catherine. The issue of the disposal of medical waste has again become a sore point in St. Catherine. This time it concerns the operation of medical waste disposal sites at Hill Run in the parish. Councillor Sidney Rose, chairman of the St. Catherine Public Health and Sanitation Committee, raised the issue at a meeting of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation on Thursday, complaining that there was an unbearable stench from the burning of medical waste in the area. Mr. Rose also questioned the claims that the operator of the site received a permit from the National Environment and Planning Agency.
Because NEPA cannot give approval for the operation of a medical disposal site. Under the building of your worship, only the municipal corporation of this parish, which I am a member and have not missed a meeting, could have given approval for such an outfit. So it's an illegal outfit. And I'm demanding an investigation because NEPA have no authority in law to give any environmental permit without even consultation with the residents.
In May, Mr. Rose had complained of a pileup of medical waste at the Spanish Town Hospital and an ensuing foul odor. A week later, Errol Green, regional director of the Southeast Regional Health Authority, told the news that the waste had been cleared from the hospital. Chad Allen, director of planning at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, said investigations were carried out and 3 medical disposal sites were discovered to be operating at Hill Run. 2 of them had not received an environmental permit from NEPA and were therefore issued a cease and desist order. Mr. Allen further disclosed that NEPA was in the process of rescinding the permit granted to the operator of the 3rd site. He said residents have asked that the disposal site be relocated from the area.
The area is deemed for agricultural purposes, and they had indeed received complaints from the residents within the vicinity that the medical waste was imposing and causing friction with their processing and operations within the vicinity.
13-year-old St. Catherine girl missing. An Ananda alert has been activated for 13-year-old Chrisan Bernard of Kingsway, Willowdene, St. Catherine, who has been missing since Monday, July 10. She is of brown complexion, slim build, and about 168 centimeters or 5 feet 6 inches tall. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that Bernard was last seen on Leinster Road in Kingston at about 9:15 a.m. When last seen, she was dressed in a beige blouse, jeans pants, and a pair of white sneakers. She has not been seen since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Chrisan Bernard is being asked to contact the Spanish Town Police Station at 876-984-2305, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.